So the drill that I want to share with you today is going to help you just to get this swing started on a slightly better line. Let's try and get things in order from the beginning. And understand that when you're looking at your golf swing, if all you're doing is working on impact, just remember that's meant to be the fastest moving part of the swing. So that can be pretty tricky to try and change. So we can sometimes influence impact by making sure we at least get this swing started off in the correct manner. So what we're going to do, with the help of a trusty T-peg stuffed in the end of the grip, actually just to take your setup. And the first thing I want you to do is just to concentrate that when you start the swing, just feel like the T-peg stays relatively close to that right thigh. We want to always avoid taking the end of the grip or the T-peg further away from us, rolling that face open. A common error that we see a lot. So just think about trying to keep the end of that T relatively close to that right thigh when you start back. Keeps the hand path working inwards just ever so slightly. And then once you feel the hands are over the right thigh, start feeling that the wrist can work the club upwards. So by the time you're at left arm level with the ground, can you get the T-peg pointing at the target line or just slightly inside the target line? And I know there's been loads of really good players who haven't done this, but let's just give ourselves half a chance and see if we can just get the club moving in a better place, so that now we've got a nicer chance delivering the club back to the ball in the right spot. It's hard enough as it is without us making it even harder. So I just think if you can work on these couple of movements, you're certainly not going to do any harm by moving the club away from the ball correctly and getting yourself in a better spot there halfway back. And if you're hitting some balls at the range, I'd almost make a little rehearsal first. Just feel that. Again, if you've got a mirror on the back wall, you can check it. And then go ahead from there and have a little go. And that feels good, just to know that you're getting the club coming back from the ball on the right line. Same thing again, feeling the T-peg pretty close to the thigh, letting the wrist just hinge that club up. Club doesn't feel super heavy when it does, when it starts to get a little too flat. So one little rehearsal, feel where that's going, checking it in the mirror. One more for you. And that feels good. And like I said, just knowing that we're getting the club coming back from the ball in a better spot, it really can only help. Please give this a go, it's definitely going to help your game.